Will they be able to do something with it? And it's in for an early goal. The red team just scored an own goal. This is the last chance. A shot by Mr. Blue. Alright boys, it's time to make a football game with physics. So first we create a new Unity project and like always we add our player Mr. Beano. But we don't actually need Mr. Beano for this game, so I'll quickly just Anyway, we need a real character for this game, which means we need to open up Blender. And if you know me, you know I'm somewhat of a pro 3D modeler myself. Making a realistic football player should be easy peasy. What the fuck is that? It's good enough. We'll just have to use it. But to actually use this character, we need a football pitch. So I built one in Unity, and then I added the player model to the game. But it looked like he's been smoking something he really shouldn't have. Anyway, I gave him some therapy and now he's mostly fine, but currently he doesn't really do anything. And in order to make him interact with the game's world, we need to add ragdolls to him. A ragdoll basically lets the character's body interact with objects using physics, which makes the character floppy, and floppy equals funny. But there's a slight problem with that. You see, making ragdolls actually fun is quite difficult, and I've never even made a game that fully relies on ragdolls. So yeah, this will either be the best game I've ever made or a total disaster. And I don't think I've mentioned it, but I have to get this game done within a week because I want to get this video out on time. Thankfully, I found this button inside Unity that apparently creates the ragdoll for you. Well, that was easy. Let me just build this ragdoll and yeah, it doesn't work out quite how I thought it would. You see, the character really didn't do much, and that's when I realized something important about ragdolls. Physics controls the ragdoll's body, which means the player doesn't. And the last time I checked, controlling a player in a game is it's pretty important, so we definitely need to do something about it. So I spent some time looking for a solution and came across active ragdolls. And active ragdolls are just ragdolls that the player can control. And I know what you're thinking, but Chip, you just said the player doesn't control ragdolls. Well, I was about to get to that if you could have just waited 5 fucking seconds. See, to control a ragdoll, we need to constantly apply forces to the character's body so that we can keep him balanced and upright. Think about it like this. When you stand, your body is constantly applying some force to stay stable. That's basically what we're trying to do. There's just a tiny problem with it. It requires a lot of calculations, and I barely passed my calculus class. But you know what? I have AI to help me with it, so I should be completely fine. Well, it didn't quite work that time, but it's no problem because I fixed it and now, Took me a few hours to get everything working correctly, but I was finally able to get the movement working well enough. Okay, there's clearly some adjustment required, but hey, it finally works, which is great news. Because to be honest with you, at one point I thought I might have to scratch the entire video knowing maths was involved. The fact that I even got to this point is honestly crazy. Anyway, I also added diving to the game because, you know, you gotta dive to defend the ball. Speaking of balls, there currently are none, and it's called football for a reason, so we gotta add it in. But wait, is it called football though, or is it soccer? At least the last time I checked, no one was socking on anything, but I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. And hey, while you're at it, consider hitting the subscribe button. It actually helps me out quite a bit. Anyway, moving on, I added a basic ball to the game, and I know it looks like a piece of dog poop. Don't worry, we'll make it look better, but before that, we have to take care of something more important. You see, currently the only way to kick a ball is to throw yourself at it, which is not how you kick a ball. So I added kicking to the game, and it was a simple thing to do, so there really shouldn't be any problems at all. Oh. Well, I fixed that, but the kicks are still too weak, so I made them more powerful, and now the longer you hold the kick button, the stronger the kick becomes. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but the player doesn't use his legs quite right. So I also fixed that, and it feels much better now. I also added teammates and the ability to switch between them, so now instead of it being a 1v0, it's a 3v0. But don't worry, we'll add enemies pretty soon and they totally won't end up breaking the entire game. Before we do that though, we gotta work on some other things. For example, the pitch looks pretty good, but it's still missing some stands and a crowd, so I quickly added them in. And for the crowd, I needed some animation, so I went to Mixamo, you know, the website for great free animations. But it didn't end very well for me, so I just decided to make my own animations. And now we have supporters for the blue team and the red team cheering in the stands, which means we have fans now. And surely we cannot disappoint them, right? We have to score a goal for them. This is for my fans. Here I come. Anyway, with that done, it's finally time to fix that ugly football. So I downloaded this free football model from Poli Pizza, and let me just say, that's a smashing football if I've ever seen one. So thank you, Smirnoff. Pretty sick. Out with the old and in with the new. Check that out, guys. Doesn't it look absolutely smashing? Now with the new football in the game, I noticed something. The ball would get stuck in the corners and it would be extremely difficult to get it out of there. So I made the walls bouncy, which didn't quite work in the beginning, but eventually it did, and now the ball bounces right off the walls. We also need to keep track of the goals scored by a team, so I added nets and triggers in the goals. And since we have no way of tracking the actual match, I added a scoreboard and a match timer. Each match is 5 minutes long, and if the score is even at the end, it goes into a 2-minute overtime. Alright, it's the last day of the week and it's finally time to add the enemy team. Now, I don't know if you guys have realized it yet, but I am a dumbass. And so while setting up the enemy team, I accidentally ran an old script that literally deleted my entire player movement setup. Yep. All that time micro-adjusting each value to dial in the perfect movement, all gone and irreversible. And I'm not gonna lie, I felt quite demotivated at this point. I would have had to spend hours adjusting each value again to even get it close to the movement we had before. And with almost no time left, I really thought about quitting and just giving up on the video. But the more I thought about it, I understood that there was really no other option for me. Either I was gonna spend the next few hours rebuilding everything, or this entire week would have been for nothing. So I decided to get up and get to work. I adjusted each value and tested again and again until we had the same satisfying movement back. And I really felt a moment of relief here, knowing no matter how bad things get, we can always rise back up as long as we don't quit. Anyway, with that done, it was time to add the enemy team again, with more care this time. So I did it, and then one of my players got possessed. I don't know, what do you call this? Once I fixed both the issues, the enemy team decided to show me the dance of their people. Alright, you get the point. There were a bunch of bugs that I had to fix, but I did get all of them fixed, and I did get them fixed within the day. I had to sacrifice some of my sleep, but this does mean that we actually got the game done on time. Alright, after 1 week, countless bugs, almost deleting the entire project, and surviving ragdoll physics, it's finally time to see if this stupid game is actually even fun. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this legendary fixture between Team Blue and Team Red.
Yeah, welcome.
Anyways, what a beautiful day it is here at the Blue Team home stadium. The crowd is absolutely loving it. And oh, here goes the whistle for the match. Blue team gains possession right off the bat, and will they be able to do something with it? And it's in for an early goal by Mr. Blue.
It's a goal.
The whistle goes off again. The red team holds possession, and they've got a chance. Well defended by the blue team. What do you think is going on there?
You see, when two people fall in love...
Alright, that's enough from you. Moving on to the game. Blue team on the defense again. They're struggling for the ball. Pass to Mr. Red. What, did they just kiss? Can red team get the equalizer here? Oh, the ball is now in a dangerous spot. Oh, and a chance! Barely misses, but the ball is still in play. Of course he does it. It's a goal for the red team. Oh, great pass by Mr. Blue right off the wall. Now, can Mr. Blue make something of this opportunity? Oh, he's pushed it towards the goal. Red team tries to defend, but it's just not enough. Another goal for the blue team. kickoff again. Oh, and blue team wins the kickoff. Mr. Blue with another pass off the wall, and the red team intercepts it. But wait, what am I seeing? The red team just scored an own goal. Oh, they're absolutely shattered by that. The whistle is blown and we're at another kickoff. Mr. Red takes a shot. It's a goal for the red team. What is the blue defense doing? They've completely let it through. Oh, what a match this has been. We start off with another kickoff. 30 seconds remaining. Can the red team level it out? A pass off the wall by the red team, and that's almost heading in. Red team shoots. Red team scores. It's even, ladies and gentlemen. What a match we're seeing today. 5 seconds remain, and it seems we are heading into overtime. A chance for the red team to gain the lead, and they lost it. It's an open net for the blue team. Will they score? It's off the post and cleared by the red team. What a miss. The last 15 seconds of the game. This is the last chance. A shot by Mr. Blue, but it's easily defended by the red team, and with less than 10 seconds remaining, it seems the match ends on a draw. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for a wonderful evening.